Okay, let's do this again. I'm really fucking tired because I just finished completing all my weapons to level 30. And now I'm gonna rank them. This is not gonna be a super informative video of like why I'll give a brief discussion. Alright, let's get into the fucking video. A Colossus. Feels pretty good. Weapon ability feels pretty fine. I like using it. I just wish it was a bit more animated, like the weapon itself, because I feel like it lacks a bit of flair to it, you know. A Typhoon. I'll put this at B tier. The weapon ability is actually really fun to use with Senja, as it's the only breaker in the game. Although I'm pretty sure the new Wayfinder Grendel is gonna be the legendary breaker, because it just looks like a great axe, right? Looks very similar to this, but the weapon ability feels pretty fun on that Typhoon. Feels really good. Vanguard. I'll rank this as B tier as well. Its weapon ability is quite short. It's kind of similar to like Lost Ark's. The fuck is his name? I literally have him as my main roster. Gunlancer. Holy shit, the Gunlancer bash. Holy fuck. Just had almost had a fucking mental breakdown. Feels really good, and it also it staggers or interrupts without I don't know if it's like it breaks their guard, but they still keep their resilience, so it just interrupts them, and it's like probably like one of the best feeling weapons in the game as well. Actually, I'll probably rank this at A tier, honestly. Yeah, Venom, the dual daggers, S tier. They have a pretty long weapon ability animation, but you can cancel it pretty easily. They do a shit ton of damage as well. Do feel fun. I feel like all the dual blades feel fun though. Long shot. I'll put this at A tier. The weapon ability feels pretty fun. This thing completely destroys seers. This is the seer killer. But it does feel pretty fun using that. Rune cannon. I'll probably put this at C tier, honestly. Like, it is cool using it like visually when like character squats down and you just shoot this massive fucking laser beam. I think it's cool. It's just that it's a very slow firing, high damage weapon. So it's like, I don't know. I feel like slow firing weapons are kind of boring to me. It's fine. It's a fine weapon, but you know, it's just not for me. Nightshade, I'll put this at S tier. The fact that this is a burst weapon and it's also the weapon ability feels very fun. It just turns into full auto, which is like fucking awesome. Radiant Dawn. I'll put this at A tier. The effects of it looks fucking cool. The way the fucking sword erects and the shield expands when you use the weapon ability looks fucking cool. Overall, I really like that weapon design wise, and it's not too bad either in damage. The ransom. The ransom is actually kind of A tier. Has really high damage potential, especially its weapon ability. But it also like it has movement in its weapon ability, which is kind of cool. Kind of like that. And it also does like a lot of damage as well. Slicer Dicer. I would put this at B tier. Does like a really big AoE hit, which is pretty alright. Although it's not as fun as the other dual blades. not quite as fun. Epitaph. This is I'll put this at B tier. I don't. The weapon ability is fine. You know, it's cool and all, but I don't really. I don't know. It looks cool. It's the only scythe in the game. Jesus Christ! I need to go to sleep. But it's I don't really enjoy it that much. It looks cool, but yeah, weapon ability doesn't really interest me. Grim Harvest, definite D tier. This thing needs a massive AoE weapon ability range increase. Like, it's so fucking tiny. Yeah. I think, and Harvest Moon, put this at S tier. I mean, it just does double damage. I mean, that's all I can say. Hellswarm, F tier. This is probably the worst weapon and weapon ability in the game. Just because of the fact that it's slow firing. It's a slow firing shotgun. And it also has the worst weapon ability. It just, you use it and it just hits nothing half of the time. That needs a whole redesign. Knight's Edge. Put this at S tier. This thing's fucking insane, and there's a reason why Niz is holding these in every single picture. Although there's some weird AI, like targeting shit with this. It actually targets like corpses or like dead mobs, like mobs that I've just killed, and it will like target them. It's kind of weird. I don't know why it does it sometimes. I also forgot to mention the Colossus also feels pretty bad. It's the one weapon that's like super consistent at like targeting nothing. I mean, overall there's some weird fucking shit happening with the soft aim in the game that causes you to attack or do like 180 attacks. I don't know what the fuck is causing that, but I think it has to do with the soft aim. Some weird shit. And this is post 1.5 update. This is still happening, where you do like 180 attacks and shit like that. Super weird. Tempest. If you know why you use it, you're a piece of shit. All right. Titan's Bane. This is a very weird weapon in the sense that I'll put this at B tier. There's a weird thing that the weapon ability is tied to the WASD, your movement keys, and it dictates holy shit, I can't speak. Dictates the direction of the weapon ability. So you can be looking straight, but then if you press A to look left, your weapon ability will go left. So it's very weird how, and this is like the only weapon ability that does it. It's the only one. There's a weird thing where if you dodge, I think it's a bug. Honestly, it's probably a bug. Where if you dodge right after or during the animation to try to cancel it, it will completely cancel the weapon ability, which is like a area of damage over time ability. And if I don't know how long it lasts, but I think it's like 4 to 5 seconds depending on the charge. But if you dodge throughout the entire time, anytime you use the weapon ability, it completely cancels it. So it's a really weird bug. Although it's kind of interesting mechanic where like it's like you stand your ground, brother, and you just fucking do your weapon ability and you just stand there. It does a shit ton of damage, but then if you pussy out and dodge, it just cancels the entire ability and you do no damage. I think that's an interesting mechanic, but obviously it's more like a bug. But that seems kind of interesting. I don't know. I just wanted to put that out. Tooth and Claw. This would be higher. This would be like A or B tier. But the fact it clips way too much. So, another bug. It basically like clips through the enemy or like doesn't latch onto the enemy. Or you just toss it into a fucking wall. And it doesn't hit anything. It's super weird. Like the targeting thing. It's very bad. But it does have like pretty high damage potential if you hit. And it actually latches onto enemies, so it's also really cool how like it bounces back and forth between enemies. So yeah, that's probably the rankings, honestly. I mean, would I change anything here? I mean, I would put Titan Spain would be there. Yeah, okay, that's the final rankings of it. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I know it's a kind of a short video, not really informative. I just wanted to put this out because I finally fucking finished leveling up all my weapons to level 30, which was took me a long time and multiple 13-hour sessions back to back. It's fucking crazy. I don't know how the fuck I was able to do that. I don't think I've ever done that before where I've just played non-stop. How many hours do I have? Let's see. So hitting level 30 on all weapons took me around 307 hours roughly. So yeah, holy shit, that was a pretty big accomplishment for me. So, and now the last thing to grind is probably the other characters. I still need to do Silo, Windgrave, and Heroic Kairos. I'm currently working on the normal Kairos, and I think I just finished one of his masteries. I think it was range. I have max mastery on Senja and Ben. I would have max mastery on Niz as well, but I remember like the shield, the Tooth and Claw was bugged, so then I decided to play another character. But that's almost done on Niz. So then I almost have 3 characters of the 3 different archetypes. I think it's Survivalist, Arcanist, and War Master. So I've already tested out like the max mastery on a lot of the characters, but I still need to do the other characters obviously to grab a full picture, because a lot of these weapons are very dependent on like how well they synergize with your hero. But there's obviously some weapons that do a massive fuck ton of damage and does not matter what fucking character you use. But yeah, although I mean I wouldn't make a tier list for the Wayfinders, but obviously I don't have all of them. But I would rank right now Venomous. Venomous is probably S tier, and I don't think anything comes even close to her. She just has a massive amount of crit rate. Just massive amount. And the fact that she also heals a lot is also very strong. She's probably the strongest Wayfinder. But obviously I still need to play the other Wayfinders to see what they excel at. But yeah. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. And yeah. See you guys in the next one. Peace.